Now we fight!
Hello, this is Mason347 for a bonus video on the post-game of Star Ocean First Departure Arc. Now, today we are actually not going to tackle the 7-star dungeon, but more like show preparations for it, because the place has 30 floors. Yes, 30. And there's some gimmicks you have to do as well to get past certain floors. Anyways, hard as balls. But before that, I think it's best to show you guys how I play grinding, which I've already actually done a bit off screen. First of all though, make sure that you've used the final save file back in the tower, because if you do, when you go to your save file like so, it should appear like this colour, bluish. Not this colour, black, but more like a blue purplish. That moves as you are in the post game. Yeah, you actually don't need to beat the final boss to activate the 7-star dungeon. It's that's just for the ending. It's important to activate at that save point. That's how it works. At least for the first 2 games. Unless they change that in well, the remake that's coming out literally in a few days. But first of all, let's show what you actually unlock by activating the final save point. I assume if you're following my playthrough, you've activated a big old shortcut, and I mean big. It's a huge one actually, saves you have to go through that annoying tunnel again. It also helps you go straight back to the first floor in the tower as opposed to going through the other floors. See, it activates this teleporter right here. It's a huge shortcut. Perfect for getting outside. That's that place up there was for the beginning. It's just a shortcut, I suppose, if you weren't prepared. Anywho, come down here, and if you did activate that final save point, now you can actually go here, all the way down here, which will go to a different teleporter, which shows to the post-game area.
Bad. Let's take our time here.
Blah blah, go away. Oh, I hate these bird enemies, they suck. They do so much damage to you. Okay, and somehow I still on top of it. Don't care. Dead. But I'll show you my level grinding method in a bit. I just want to show this bonus place first. So go down here, and go to this teleporter right here. There we go. You played any Star Ocean game or Valkyrie profile, you should recognize this music. Yark Room. These other doors only open when your Arc is physics level, but I'll talk about that in a bit. This guy pretty much lets you buy the items in the game, which is great. I don't need to do that, but you can buy whatever you want. In each level, you'll be able to listen to stories of Trio God creation, exactly as the recorded SCF version. That means some of them might not make much sense. If that happens, just Hulu them and move on. Yeah, some of the changes they made in this version, I'm not actually happy with. In the original version of Star Ocean for the Super Nintendo, you can actually go back to Woke. But in this version you can't. They cut it out for some reason. I'm not really sure why they did that. Especially if you want to go back to the arena per se and get those sweet star guards with it, Raleigh. It's really odd. But we're going to skip it for now because one of the doors leads to the dungeon. Labyrinth of Champions. Remember this place? Now we're going to opening this door. Before that, let's scout. There we go. Anyway, yeah, that door is basically like a little Easter egg, as it were. But I'm going to show it off. But first, we need to go all the way back here. Just straightforward. Literally, let's go through every single door right here. I assume you've already done this place. I think you still get encounters, but it's lowered. Yeah, Scout level 10 is actually really important during the 7-star dungeon. This doesn't get rid of encounters, but it does greatly lower it, at
Well,
least.
this looks
And I
wimpy.
think it
This
lowers it
simple.
better based on the level of the scout.
Don't overestimate your skills.
Of course, it isn't always a good to always max out levels, as you will see with the music sounds, which I'm going to be using to help level grind. Okay. Yep, this is it. Now last time this was really annoying and frustrating because it got a bit confusing. Doing that opens the way to that boss. But if we do it in a different sequence, we unlock the other door. So, this is doing the exact order I do. Exactly. So in the first room, make sure that make sure they are up. Make sure this is up. That just closes that door, so it doesn't do anything. In room 2, make sure the switch is down. Room 3, switch up. Room 5, this is room 5. I'm going to make it perfectly clear, that is room 4, but you can't open, this is room 5. So room 5, up. Room 6, up. And room 7, the fire room, it should be lever down. If you do it right, you should hear a sound. Yes, you hear that sound? We did it. Now we go all the way back. I'm going to skip ahead and just go straight back, so you already know where it is. So see you guys there. And we are back. Now if you did it right and hear that click, we can now go through this door. Mystery shop. Now that sounds cool, but honestly there's not much here. It's literally just an Easter egg. Ooh, you're scaring me. I want to go home. Oh my, just look at all these books. Look. All my kind of tendencies. I just love fanfic. Man, it's high there. Never even knows I'll take off the head, will they? Maids. I love you, Anna. I always wanted to dress up in the French maid outfit. What do you think? Alright, Bits. Here's the plan. We're going to get a hold of that book. Right, boss. I'll just go over there and buy you a copy. Oh my god, this fanfic is so hot. Get the latest Stalker fanfics. Get what you can. Did you come here to buy our newest fanfic and then cost me in the folder copy? Eh, what the hell. Thank you. This is literally just some kind of weird Easter egg. We got the fanfic. Does it say anything? It should appear here. The silver fan converted into book form. No longer just a fan, the author finds some renown. you didn't have to buy if you didn't want to, but it's just there. This is literally just an Easter egg. Not really sure what it's going to do, but I thought I'd show it off. But okay, let's go back to the Oracle room and get our real reward when it's actually good. Okay, so first off, you should know there's a bunch of doors around here, and here's the thing. Skills right here. You need to have your Oracle at level 10 to get everything. Doesn't matter what problem it is, this is as long as someone has Oracle level 10. Do not go through that door. This door leads to the 7-star dungeon. So leave that door alone. We'll be tackling that next time. But now let's go for the other doors. This is level 2 of the Oracle room. Since you figured out how to enter here, you should know how to enter the others levels. I've been sent here as a punishment. The exit at the bottom of the room leads to a labyrinth of champions' ancient rope. The exit in the middle of the room will take you back to a Revol's Tower. Here in the Oracle room, you can listen to the stories of Troy, God's creation. You think there's any point in entering the next room? We have created a new dungeon in the room to your left. I hope you're certainly satisfied. What's that? I look like I'm from work. You shouldn't worry too much about some more details. So this is level 4, I think. I just had some ramen noodles, but that's not gonna stop me from eating more. I hope you've been taking good care of Yasha. I want to go on a cycling trip. If you're ever in Hikaria, you got to try Hakata ramen. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Oh, that leads all the way back to where I was before, so this is level 6, so you need to level 6 hardware to go to the store. I spent so much time drawing that my guitar skills start dropping. I'm Hamia, I work for the graphics. Thanks for buying this game. If you're borrowing it from a friend, I command you to go buy it now. If you encountered any dungeon maps that are hard to follow, those are all designed by me. I guess it's a bit too late now, but sorry. Did you manage to bring the kitty into your party? Yeah, actually a few tips as well, and who you could have had in your party. You might have noticed him, but he's the one you could have had, but I chose not to. It's actually pretty interesting. This is Arco Room Level 8. Rude! I created the sound driver. Whoa, what a huge shock. I think my chest hurts. Yeah, I think some of these are actually itchy people who made the game. This is more of a joke. And actually, you need Arc level 10 to enter this room. And the reward is more than worth it. First of all, I'm really sorry for everything. I'm Masaki and I'm in charge of apologizing. This is our last SAS game. I've really missed the console. I've worked on 2 RPGs at SOS, and I think I've done a lot from that. Hopefully you'll be able to apply all this knowledge into our next project. Oh! If you saw this in the game, it would be the wrong way. Just cross your fingers and hope it will try the next game. I promise the next one's going to be huge. You'll be full of my experience to work on 2 RPGs, and then some. I think I skipped some dialogue because a mistake. I'll kill you! First of all, I'm really sorry for everything I've Let's see. What else did he say? I think that now that we're done with formalities, let's talk a bit more casually. The game you're playing right now went through some really difficult stages of development. In fact, it was a real pain in the butt. For real, if you saw anything in this game that would be the wrong way, just cross your fingers and hope to be able to rectify the next game. Otherwise, the next one's going to be huge. It'd be the product by experience working on 2 RPGs. And then some. We used nothing but software to create the sound. Sorry, but did you enjoy this game? Yeah. Whew, thank God. Yeah, it was right. I'm sorry. No. I'm so sorry. I try to do a better next time, I promise. We didn't use any graphic chips for the zoom effects. I'm sorry. God, I keep saying that. I think I messed up the story bit. But I have this really great story in my head right now. I'm totally psyched about it. Man, I'd love to write that game soon. I think he's talking about the scenario near the end where the fight on the boss is. Yeah. But anyway, for our reward we get Magic Jar. This thing is awesome. Okay. Doesn't even know who we could be on actually. Could be anyone. There it is. Pretty cool. A magical pot that produces fantastic items just by carrying it around. It is really awesome. Actually, I'll give it to you instead, Wally. So, we run around, we get randomized items. Let's see, will we get anything? She'll pop up from time to time. There we go. See, it's a bit random though. Sometimes it get junk, and there's a real percentage chance to get something really good. It's a bit disruptive, sure, but actually pretty useful during the dungeon we're about to go into soon, because you might get a nice item you could use. So, you know, having a free item is sweet. I will equip it now, it's not interrupt anything, but it's nice to have. There we go, put this back on. Yeah, we're not into the $7 dungeons in a day. Not at these levels. Hell no. Okay, now it's time to start level grinding. Or my level grinding method anyway. To do this, you need to make sure that your music levels are either level 4 or level 8. Those are the ideal ones. If they're all level 10, you can't do this. You can't go back and just, you know, decide to get rid of, to go back a level in skills. Is that how it works in Star Ocean games? Okay. So first I'm going to show off the level 4 anyway. Basically, throughout the game you probably get a bunch of musical instruments. If you haven't got any of them yet, you get them from that guy I showed off a bit earlier, back in the dungeon. He sold every item in the game, including the stuff you get from Santa's secret shop, which is Tri Emblem. Anywho, before we do that, there's one thing you're actually going to need as well. Let's see, super create, oh no, nice. Normal thing is today. Application, it's a specific item I want to show off. I'm not going to make it, because I have 20 of them actually. But, let's see, where is it? There it is, experience card. Oh, I thought I had 20. What makes me do this now? But, yeah, basically, experience card, double experience. You get this from artwork actually. So you just need to use a magic canvas and pray you get at least one of these cards. Then when you do, you can just duplicate it with the Wicker, which you get through Machinist. Machinist is great. Basically, it doesn't just make items for combat, but it makes a whole bunch of special one-time items which help boost success rate with your item creation. That's how I got the Magician's Glove from, and also that kick-ass camera. No excuse not to use machinery, it's just that good. But anywho, now it's time to start the level grind. So first, make sure you have some experience card handy. Second, and skills, get effort to level 10. It makes sure you don't need much experience for leveling up, which is pretty nice. I don't know for everyone, obviously, because I haven't leveled everyone's up, but don't worry, I will. I'm just showing this off for now. Also, when using music, you need, let's see, rhythm, that's an example. You need at least rhythm or listening. Get both just in case. You get them by just using the music, the command a bunch of times, and hopefully you get it. First, I'm going to show off the level 4 music talent. Yeah, I noticed one thing. 1x, even though I learned level 4 with music, no matter how many times I played it, nothing happened. And that's because I didn't have these. Yeah, these talents are actually used to help activate certain effects. You need these, they're very important. I think it's listening actually most likely, while rhythm synth is just creating music. But I got both anyway. You usually get them both pretty simply by just playing a bunch of music or composing a bunch. It's pretty simple. And then just buy a bunch again and do it over again. But anywho, this is the one you want. Music level 4 starters. Then all you do is your speciality, 1x, go to music, and make sure you have a silver trumpet. It costs 300,000, but hopefully by now you should have some money. If not, then I guess I could show you Left 4 Dead how to get money as well for those who are a bit stuck. You need to learn the Devil's Aria. And you learn this, and basically you need the silver trumpet. You only need one. You don't need multiple silver trumpets. You do need multiple instruments to use the super speciality orchestra. So make sure you buy one at least. We only need one. So play this at level 4 music, and just exit. And you need to be at the world map. And you also go into a battle, and you should fight that dark eye thing. Make sure you have stone protection. There's actually a very nice way to protect fighters from stone from petrification.
This isn't an even match.
Okay, now to level grind. We need to get a certain card out. This bad boy. Now kick its ass.
Destruction!
Double slash.
Destruction!
Might be up.
Well, there you go.
Oh yeah, look at that.
All right. I'm your point man, people.
I guess I've grown up a bit, huh?
But if you accidentally went past level 4 and you still need some experience, there is another monster fight as well. He gives slightly less experience, but still good for grinding. Burst here refer to fight that eye better. He gives more XP, he's easier to beat. The other enemy is just frustrating. You'll see soon enough. So, let's go speciality again, and this time, I'm going to go Ilya. I got her at level 8. So go to music, to perform, and let's see, there we go. Yeah, once you learn the song, then everyone in the party learns that song. You don't have to learn like individual or anything, so it's actually pretty cool. So, let's do this one again. I hate finding this thing. It's so annoying.
Lasted longer. I hope you're watching, Father.
And
Grown up a bit, huh?
yeah, I'm such an idiot. I forgot to use my experience card. Let's do that again, shall we? I'll probably edit this part out to make it less confusing. Damn it, can't believe I did that. Okay. Anyway, let's try this again. Specialty, video, music. With the guards. Oh no, Devil's Area.
This is tough.
This isn't an even match.
Okay, so once again, go to this one, experience card.
Crash!
Always do that before fighting a boss. If you're going to fight a tough boss anyway, you might as well get more experience for your troubles.
Slash. Slash.
Got ya.
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
All right.
Well, who would
I
have
guess
thought?
I've still got it.
There we go. Oh, one thing though about skill points, you need to know very importantly, you can only have 999 skill points at a time. So if you haven't maxed out every other skill yet, don't go crazy or just trying to level grind. Use your skill points. I think the only exception basically is for music for Spirit Party members. That's why I'm going to leave Roddick 1 at 1x1 at 4 and it is at 8. But yeah, that's basically the ideal grinding method. Fight that monster, use an experience card, rinse and repeat. But yeah, level 4 is better, you get slightly more experience, and it's just quicker to beat. It's not a pain in the ass. I hate fighting the bird in this game, yeah, so annoying. But anywho, you're probably wondering, how did I get this much money in that game? I actually got it pretty early on for my playthrough, so I guess it's only fair I show that off as well. First of all, go to those skills. You need to have someone that needs to have Blessing and Mana. You automatically get this for all your people that use Symbology. Secondly, you need a specific item. Cannot stress this enough. You cannot make this item without it. Let's see. Is it around here somewhere? No, that's not it. Magical Wasp patch is used for is actually used to help make a Mithril mail. You have to actually, so make sure you buy that at some point. Let's see, where are you? Word processor, there's one application. The triangle flask helps with success with alchemy, which is nice, which you can make, but it's not what we actually want. It's something you can actually buy. Lizard Flask, a special flask made of famed alchemist and necromancer, allows more valuable stones to be created with alchemy. You can buy this. You can buy it at the very last place of the game, so don't worry, it's not missable. It's that shop I showed you earlier. But you need this. If you don't have this inventory, you cannot make the item you're going to need to buy. So, next up, let's go to specialty. Oh, actually, no, item creation. And make sure it's someone that has Blessing of Mana. And alchemy is at level 10. And by doing that, we can make this Philosopher's Stones, which sell for a crap ton of money. But what? Sorry, what if there's a more guaranteed way of making it? Well, yeah, it is. Go to your specialty, Orchestra 10. And if you want one of the instruments, everyone can do this. Perform? Okay, now I need to quickly go to item creation, go to alchemy, go to Philosopher's Stone. You need some iron as well to make it. Yeah, it does increase chances by a lot, but it's better than nothing. There we go. You can only make a maximum of 20 altogether. That's for all items in the game. So after you've done that, to sell them all for 300,000 each. However, here's the trick. You can sell them for more money. If you go to Super Specialty and go to Group Appraisal, go to Raise Prices. What this does is that it will raise the selling price of items which you actually sell, which means that you can make even more money. So make 20 of those, raise the prices before going to a shop, and then pretty much just sell them all to get tons and tons of money. That's basically the grinding method. Just make sure it leaves out some iron to as a base as well. Okay, next up is equipment wise. You pretty much want the best in the entire game. By now you should have this. Berserker Ring, awesome. Basically, it basically is more to do with if you have a close relationship with someone during the game, they get hurt, you get angry, and your attack power goes through the roof. This basically berserks all the time. There's actually no downside to this. It's pretty awesome. Mithril Shield, you can make this through blacksmithing with Magical Rasp. It's against paralysis, great. Vector Mail, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty nice. But there's personally one that's also a bit better in my opinion. And that is this, Silver Mail. Because it protects from petrification and sends enemies turn to stone. So basically your main fighters could be immune to paralysis and being turned to stone. But there are a few exceptions. So then how do you protect the guys with exceptions? So it's where these come in. Let's see, where are they? Amulet of Freedom, which prevents paralysis, and also another amulet, Amulet of Flexibility, Amulet of Flexibility, Petrification. If you need to make more, just use the magic camber and duplicate 4 of them. You only need like 1 each, basically, for each party member, and then that's it. But for your main fighters, basically, it's a bit more simpler. For instance, of Ashley, you can't equip shields, but I can just equip him with an amulet to bring paralysis, and Thea can equip both, so as well. So she's pretty awesome. Thanks to Silver Mail. You want to click the star? That's the best one. Dream Crown, which is the best for your lighter and Elven Slippers. Star Guard. This one really makes me angry. Basically, in the original Star Ocean, the Star Guard was actually a shield. Now I made it an accessory. Why? Don't know. It was stupid. It was actually pretty much your only shield in the game for all players that can't use shields. All the only ones that can use a shield in your entire game are Waddick and, well, Thea. I'm not sure anyone else can actually even use a shield. I'm pretty sure Cyrus can't because he dual wields a weapon, and Ashley can't for obvious reasons. He's only got one arm. I'm not sure about the other climbers though. So yeah, that was done. The Star Guard is actually pretty useful. When you're blocking, it shoots a spray of stars, which is pretty cool. Lastly is learning specific skills. For your fighters, you want them to have stuff that basically increase their attack power and stuff like that. Let's see, in Wallet's case, Blood Speed can be useful, how its use is. So concentration, so that begins with enemies' spells. Concise stuff, what the hell. Again, you can turn these off if you don't want them to like activate these anytime. But overall, they're pretty good. Let's see, how about you, Ilya? There we go, Guard Break. There we are, that's a bit better. And some Godspeed because I feel like it. For your spellcasters, I recommend maxing out Hasten Speech. Also stuff like Trance and Recast is pretty cool. And Concentration. Randomly prevents incantations being bind to the enemy. I actually think about those. There you go. Those are also pretty awesome. Let's see. There we are. And nice. When we increase defense, why the hell not? It is fun, it's having fun with it. Main attackers though, it's just stuff like body control or power burst. Actually, body control for everyone because it decreases bout of you get dazed. Pretty useful during the sneak attack. But there are actually items you can create as well to help prevent that too. But that's basically it, to be honest. There is the other place I'm showing off is basically 7-star dungeon. Okay, if somehow, and this is, and you probably did this by mistake, I mean, I'm not blaming you, I mean, you're just experimenting. All of your primers have like level 10, basically, music. Level 9, you don't get much experience from it, don't bother. And level 10 is basically suicide. Do not use music at level 10 until you are ready. You do a fight basically the toughest enemy in the game. He does drop something kick-ass though, but still pretty damn tough. So forget about it. But if for some reason you did actually do that, your server is basically go to 7-star dungeon floor 1, run around for a bit. You can use scout to increase your maximum, to increase the random encounter rate, and you can still use experience cards. There won't be as much though, and might be a bit longer and stuff, and the aim is going to be a lot more frustrating, but it's a definite method. I'm going to travel up everyone until they're about level 100, and that's when I feel more confident. But even then, it's not going to be easy. I also recommend you stock run items as much as possible. Any food can restore MP or HP. Any item that's well can restore HP and MP, that's also good. Also other skills like which you can use to go to a shop, or you can use abilities to help get items. Actually, a bit to show it off. Like, let's see. No, not contraband. Contraband, yes. This is basically how you can cheat the game. There's severe consequence for this. And I'm not just talking about your relationship will go down with everyone, not just that. If you mess up, then instead of getting money, you get minus money. As in, you'll be in debt. And you don't need to buy anything until you pay off said debt. It's a punishment. So, yeah, you don't want that. You don't want debt collectors at your door. It's basically a way of telling you that's how much you cheat the system. But Familiar, basically, you can use to leave dungeons, basically, and go shopping for, which is pretty cool. There's actually an item which increases the chance of that working. And survival, and use an item there for MP. I've never used that, didn't seem that useful to me. By the way, if you want to make the experience cards, you gotta use art. And basically use a magic canvas. But yeah, I pretty much talked all there is to it now. Just make sure you use the blacksmith often, and you can duplicate with items as well. So you have to keep hoping to get the same item over again. Unfortunately, it's not applied to the Star Guard, which it did. Seriously, I could just duplicate it, but you can't. Trust me, I know, I've looked. I have a ton of items which I can duplicate, but I've looked over and I cannot duplicate that one. I really want to, but you can't. So yeah, that sucks. But there we go, that's pretty much my bonus video. I hope this mini guide has given you some idea of how I'm going to level up. Next time, I will finally be tackling the 7-star dungeon, which again I tell you has 30 floors. I'm looking right now and making sure I'm counting that right. Is it 30? Yes, it is. It's 30 floors. Well, 30 basement floors. So next time we will be doing Kayla 7 stars. There's only one save point in the entire thing too, so if you die, yeah. So you understand why I'm preparing so much for this. I'm leaving no stone unturned, and I'm leveling everyone up. You need everyone that's strong here, because the puzzle, this dungeon might ask you to do certain things, but you need to be party members, and you want them to be at their best. So, yep. That is Maximum 347. Go to the Ultra Platformer, stay classy, and don't forget to do accessories too. There's some pretty kick accessories you can make. If I have anything I've forgotten to mention, I'll put it in the description below. See you guys then.